All right, let's look at science for Tuesday, December the 8th. We are looking at Fahrenheit temperatures, okay? So for Monday, December the 7th, we looked at Celsius temperatures. We're going to look at Fahrenheit temperatures today. Once again, Fahrenheit measures at a smaller rate than the Celsius, which means that we sometimes get a larger number on the digital thermometer versus with the Celsius, okay? I'm going to zoom in so we can fill in our numbers. I'm going to fill in first, both of them for both ones, so we can have a comparison. My Celsius starts with -40, -30. I'm sorry. That's wrong, guys. It starts with -30, -20, -10, and 0. Then I go up to 10, 20, 30, and 40. Now, for my Celsius, I'm going to start, my Fahrenheit, I'm going to come from 100 to 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0, -10, -20. Okay? Now, I am reading strictly on my Fahrenheit side, okay? So, once again, it's easier for me to just go ahead and make a note that this particular page is for Fahrenheit only, okay? Now, I'm going to start here, work my way up to where my Fahrenheit stops. My Fahrenheit stops at the number 60, so it's safe to say that this is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Coming over here to question number 2, I'm not going to fill in Celsius. I'm going to start straight with my Fahrenheit at -20, -10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Once again, my Fahrenheit is going up by 10 as well as my Celsius, but we're focusing on Fahrenheit again. Start here, go up to where my line stops. It shows that I'm at 30 degrees. So number 2 is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Your next task. I skipped over to the next one because this one is just reading, and I think it gives a little bit more information, okay? I'm going to zoom out. Sorry, guys. Sorry, wrong page. Once again, this is just my Fahrenheit temperature, so do not try to figure out what is my Celsius or anything like that. Once again, all the way across, this represents Fahrenheit, both sides, not one side each, okay? Now, let's look. Anything below 0 is going to represent a negative number. Anything above 0 will represent a positive number. The same as with for the December 7th or the Celsius ones. Each space represents a value of 2. So if I'm at a space in between the two numbers, I can just count up for a value of 2 to find where I'm going, okay? Let's start with 0 here. Once again, I'm going a negative number, which means I'm counting the opposite way. So if I'm at 0, this is my 0 point, I'm going to go 2, 4. So this is actually a negative 4 is where my degree Celsius, my Fahrenheit degree is, okay? So start at 0 and count yourself down by 2s for each line, and that's going to help you understand what value or what temperature your degree is. Coming over to my next one, I'm going to start at 70 because that's where my number is. There's no reason for me to start at a 0. I'm going to start with wherever's closer to where my line is and count up. Once again, each space represents a value of 2. So if I'm starting at 70, I'll go 72, 74, 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? One more over here. I'm closer to 0, so I'm starting at 0. And I'm going to count up by 2 because each space represents 2. So 2, 4, instead of a -4, it's just a positive 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? When you count up, you're counting positive. Count down, you're counting negative numbers. All right. This one's a lot easier for you. Really, all you're going to do is you're going to focus once again on your Fahrenheit side, which is on your right. And you're going to follow this tool all the way up. Since we did something similar on the first page like this, I'm not going to fill in any of your answers down here because it's only 4. But I am going to show you that you're going to start and count your way up, find where your point lies, and focus on your Fahrenheit side. Okay? So you'll fill that in for yourself. And the spaces in between this one all count by single digits. So you just count up by single digits to figure out exactly where you would be. All right? And my last page, once again, is pretty self-explanatory. I am on my Fahrenheit side again. It wants me to shade up to 77 degrees. I will shade because I feel like this is something that we probably need more examples on. I'm going to go to 70 first and shade in just to give myself a reference of what I'm shading. And I know it looks weird with me coloring on the Elmo screen, but it's okay. I'm not coloring all kind of crazy. All right, so now I'm going to zoom in so we can get to my 77. Okay, once again, each space counts by 1. So if each space counts by 1, I'm going to count up from my 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. Come across. And now I'll be able to shade in the rest of my numbers. Okay? That is all for Fahrenheit temperatures. If you have any questions, once again, give me a call or text 256-513-8064 or have someone send me an email at rheard-hixon.rheshba@gmail.com. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.